Good morning. Look at this. It says they're doing weight loss auditions. Let's go. Morning. My name is Chauna Stapleberg. I'm originally from Ohio. I'm 29 years old, and I have no clue how much I weigh because most of the scales won't touch me. So I want to take you on an adventure and show you why I need your help. We're going to go into the bathroom and show you what I call my daily acrobatic tricks. That's right, because going into the shower has become a really difficult thing. Yes, this is me. This is all of me. Now, imagine, if you will, the daily shower routine, right? You get in here, you're doing your hair, you do all kinds of things like that. But then when it comes to actually washing, here's some of my acrobatic tricks I have learned to cope so I can, be a civil human being and be clean. I stick my foot up here so that I can reach to wash all areas of my body. It's a little bit ridiculous, isn't it? I don't want to live my life like that. And I work in a job that we travel around all the time. So, having said that, it's scary because we stay in people's homes all the time. So sometimes the shower is not this big. Sometimes the shower is this big. And then there's really no room for my acrobatic tricks, and it gets a bit creative. So again, this is one more part of my day that I'd love to show you. Same thing goes with using the bathroom. Yes. Same thing goes with using the bathroom, Like, there's just moments that the spaces are really, really small. And I'm not really, really small. I'm going to get dressed and start my day so you can go with me. Well, as every good day starts, we got to start off with breakfast. I don't have much time today, and since I'm in somebody's home, let's see what the adventure holds. Lucky Charms, oatmeal, pancakes. Ooh, pancakes sound good. No, don't have time. Guess I'll go with the Lucky Charms. Not really the best option, but again, I'm always at the mercy of somebody's home. So, since I've been little though, my tendency has not been to pour an appropriate portion of Lucky Charms at all. In fact, I don't think there's enough left in here to pour the size portion that I would have. Because somewhere in my head, there's the mentality of you fill the bowl, whatever it is. So while this would be more than enough for some, not usually enough for me. Alright, gotta eat my breakfast and then get ready to go into the van and get ready to go. Show you more of my day. Alright, we're off to start our day. First job of my day is to move the seat all the way back, to recline it just a bit, pull myself in, and get ready to go. Now, weight loss show, look. The seatbelt hardly fits. There it goes, but look, like I have no room to go in an accident. And I'm really starting to get scared of what would happen if I were in an accident. And it's not healthy either. Look, I touched the steering wheel. That's not good. I just have visions of steering wheels coming and cutting me in the stomach, and there's no room for anything else. So, alright, here we go to the rest of my day. Alright, so we start our day. And my typical day can go anything from performing in the morning to making phone calls. And today I need to start making phone calls. And my office is portable, so I end up being in whatever host home I'm at or a church I'm working at. And today I'm working out of home for the moment. So we're going to go and work on the computer. These chairs are a little bit edgy. I never thought I'd get to the place that I would imagine that I would have to be careful about chairs. Breaking them, worried about will they support my weight. And in my job, I need chairs a lot because we use a couple of chairs and a table. And sometimes plays have to be rearranged because I can't find proper chairs. Let's see what happens today. I don't know if you heard that, but it's pretty creaky. So anyway, part of my day I spend making phone calls. So here we go. Catch me later for more news on that. So I just wanted to take some time and talk about my life and the reasons that I want to do this. I want to do this because it's been in my family.
My family, my brother, my mother, my sister-in-law, my father, my grandmother, we all have an issue with our weight, and it can easily get out of hand, as with myself. And you know, putting things like socks and shoes on can be difficult. However, I also want to do this because I'm just ready to find me. I'm ready to find where I went. In high school, I lost a ton of weight, probably 100 pounds or more. And it was one of the greatest highs I've ever been on in my life. And I got to go to England, and I didn't have to worry about things like seatbelt extenders, and I didn't have to worry about not fitting into clothes, and I got to buy clothes that I thought were really cool and exciting. Instead of what often happens in larger clothes is that I feel like sometimes they take clothes that were made for thin people and they add extra material and think it's okay, but then it fits funny. But this shirt, for example, I've had it for a little while, and it's pretty and it bunches right there, but I'm getting bigger, so the bunches are getting pulled out. And I don't want that anymore. Another big reason I want to do this is for my husband. Well, not for my husband, but with my husband. I want my husband to be able to share the rest of my life with me, and I want to be able to share a nice long life with him. He is the light of my life, and this affects him a lot more than I believe I ever knew.
Hello, I'm Eric. Basically, for me, to give Chauna a chance to feel proud about herself. I know that she's beautiful. I have always found her beautiful, and I would like her, well, basically for her outside to match her inside. Because besides being one of the most flexible people that I've ever known, I've been in dance most of my life. Yeah, knowing that she would love to be able to dance. She would love to be able to not have people stare at her every time she walks into a building.
Well, and how does it make you feel when people stare at me, though?
Well, personally, I want to look at them and give really derogatory comments to them. Because it hurts me that people have to be obsessed because you are not what they think is the ideal. That you are abnormal, you are strange, you are bad. It hurts me when we are in different host homes and a host will come to me and say, gosh, it would really be nice if Chauna took care of herself better. And this is the way that she should do it.
Everybody always has an opinion on how we should run our lives, and I have people within the ministry, if I'm doing face-to-face PRing, if I'm talking with them about the ministry, there are people that haven't booked to use our ministry and to see our plays because I am part of that company and they don't think that it's right. There have been letters written to our company about people who are overweight and how they shouldn't be able to be in here. I also know it affects Eric a lot more than he's letting on, though. He has found ways to accommodate life, even if he says it's not, you know, a big bother. But on our bed, whatever bed we end up in, we're in different beds all the time, and that's another challenge, isn't it? That we end up in twin beds sometimes we're on bunk beds, sometimes we're on king-size beds. But sometimes the beds are not so stable and I almost feel scared to sleep. And I don't know how he does it when I move around so much. And sometimes I feel like turning around in bed is almost like a three-point turn. But I know that's one of the accommodations he's made is he redoes the sheets so that the top sheet, instead of going long way down the length of the bed, is now going sideways just to make sure he has enough covers. And that's not fair to him. I want to be able to, you know, sleep the way normal people will do it. And I want a chance to share my life with my husband like that. I want to go and enjoy the things he enjoys and to be able to be a part of that again, like he said, to do dancing. But also, one day, if we want to move back to Australia, for example, I don't want my weight to be a hindrance in the immigration process. Eric's my biggest support, but sometimes I think having a husband that's the biggest support can also be your biggest challenge, because they do love you no matter what.